This is the Tactical Muffin Top channel, everybody. Impromptu takeover stream. How y'all doing? From what I understand, NEA was out today. We live. I didn't even invite anybody yet, but we're doing it right meow. How y'all doing? Hope everybody's having a good evening. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Give everybody a couple minutes to trickle on this way. And I got an idea for the chat tonight. So that'll be good. Let's see if anybody hops on in or not. Kind of a later chat, but that's okay. Apparently NEA didn't have a chat tonight, so the Muffin Man will try to step in here. What's up, Dwayne? How you doing, man? We got our Lord and Savior lawfully armed. What up, you dog?
Nobody's Lord and nobody's Savior.
What'd you call me? What's up?
The Magistrate of Muffins.
It's me, man. I am the Tactical Takeover, man. Everybody's schedules are messed up, so the old Tactical Muffin Top hops on in. I did almost pass out, though. You almost called it. I was getting pretty sleepy.
Been there many a time.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they outlast you.
I know. And then they pass out after you pass out. It's my favorite. It's a good time. Just straight dad stuff, and that comes way before any of you plebes on YouTube, so. Just kidding. I don't think y'all are plebes. Just half you. Which half? I got an idea for the chat tonight. And it's going to be a quick one because I am tired now.
No doubt.
I'm going to go through my Golden Five. And in the panel, you can have your variations of the Golden Five and your thoughts.
Okay.
My Golden Five firearms for Tactical Muffin Top. See, this would be a little bit better if we had more people in the panel because it'd be a little bit more fun. But that's okay. We don't have a lot of people watching yet because I'm lame. Oh, nice. Dwayne fluffed me on all the channels. I was about to go do that. Let's look. Let's see if he's live. Oh, I wrote in the way. God, I'm retarded. Oh, give it a couple minutes here to let everybody else get in. And I'll say we live. We live. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Anybody else do anything crazy? I'm tired. Well, you're not even in the chat, Corey, you dick. I sent you a link. Corey's over here getting sweet drip. DDD. Welder, aka Dwayne. Dwayne's loaded. He's dropping all the good drip. Live. Oh, there he is. The ginger himself.
Yo, yo, yo. What's up, you penis ticklers?
Just tickling penises. How about you, dick licker?
Nom, nom.
Went straight for the kill. How you doing?
Golly.
Yeah,
I'm doing all right, guys. How are y'all doing tonight?
Doing all right.
Excellent.
How am I now? I'm tired. Don't poke the bear. Dwayne was in first up. Fiend Dog with the quick yo. He beat you. Oh, they both had 9:30 tag on them though. Oh, which one clicked it quicker? Good evening, man. They all were in on 9:30. Look at that. Dwayne.
You saying you're tired?
Yeah, I just put the boy to bed. Rain on YouTube works every time, but it also works on me.
All right.
Thanks for fluffing me, Dwayne.
Say it runs in the family.
You can't be tired. You got a sick PO box drop, freaking ginger.
Yeah, no shit. Thanks to Dwayne out there, man. That shit's fucking sweet.
He's a generous man. He drops a lot of cool stuff to everybody.
Yeah, he didn't have to do that. It's very much appreciated.
No, wait a minute now. Now I expect something. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, Dwayne's a good dude, man.
Yeah, I never expect anything, you know. So when it's sent to me, it's very appreciative.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty hard to miss you. I mean, your hut is like 30 foot tall because you're a 9 foot tall man. So now you're good.
That hat was pretty fucking cool too.
Yeah, I like that. I think that blade.
Oh hell yeah, that bitch is sharp as fuck. It's
I love
cold
that
steel.
Tonto. Yeah.
I love the
coin.
Tonto
Yeah,
look.
oh, I didn't even see the little metal tag on the hat. That's pretty sweet. Let me screen share that.
Yeah.
Freezing it. That's pretty cool. Oh, Lawfully's out. He said we're gay. Make sure you like, share, and sub because Tactical Muffin Top is helping freaking NEA out over here because NEA's absent for his chat, and I am a nobody channel compared to NEA, so I'm helping all you bored motherfuckers. Welcome. This a PO box drop that, well, you know, it's yours. Go ahead and go through it there, Solus.
Oh, Dwayne out there in the chat sent that to me. Arrived today, and it was fucking cool. I didn't expect any of it. That's a Trump hat. It has a 2024 little tag on it.
Yeah, I like that. Is that removable so you can do it again for the next run?
I didn't look at it. I don't know.
That's pretty cool.
Cold steel Tonto blade.
Mm-hmm.
I forget the name of the flashlight. It's a 1,000 lumen light. Came with a challenge coin.
Probably a Phoenix since he's all about them Phoenix lights.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Actually, no, I don't think it's Phoenix. It only has one little name on it. Let me look at it. It's right here. Coast.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Dude, they have Coast is stepping up their shit big time, man. Like they're about to be in the market. Like they have a voice activated headlamp.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I might try it out. It's freaking dope. Because you can say like Coast red, Coast like high, Coast medium, Coast low, and it does all of its settings. Like it's designed for like bikers and stuff, you know, when they're riding their bikes and stuff.
Oh, that's awesome. Hell yeah, I'm surprised like that ain't already came out yet.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's out yet, but good for them. They're freaking killing it, man.
But yeah, that light's fucking it's durable. It's sturdy as fuck. I bet I could run over it as much as I want and it won't fuck it up.
I dig it. You got the nub. Let's see if it's got the tactical muff top. No, it's slick, but that's all right. Oh, and a Punisher look. Oh, and a good time. What a guy.
Yeah. Put a little cat inside me.
Yeah, that's just enough to get a thimble for him because he's a big man. That's a sick Predator decal, man. The American flag across his face. Nice.
Yep. I'm thinking about maybe slapping that bitch on one of my mags.
Fuck yeah, that's sick. I
like my AR mag.
Now, nobody's gonna knock that off your head because you're 9 foot tall, you know. So, and if they do, you just give them the Tonto in the gut, right?
It's great too. It's good quality, you know, for being a Trump hat.
Yeah. Cool.
You know, I would figure it'd be more like a trucker hat. It's actually
no. I got a really comfortable Trump hat.
It's Velcro, which is good too, because those little nubbed ones or whatever, the traditional one, the back strap, they just always fucking break on me.
Is it made in America?
You're big. Yeah. That's a good question.
Made in America.
All right, don't poke the bear. I'm good. I'm reawakening myself here. I almost passed out putting the boy to bed myself. Crashing Kev. Hello, peoples. Thumbs way up, lawfully armed over here. Oh man, I forgot. I need to talk to somebody. I'm supposed to talk to let's get those thumbs, those bum thumbs, way up. Yep. What up, AK Lover? AK Lover. You don't love those. Those are for plebes. We love ARs. Just kidding. What up, Bearded Potato? You might send me some links on that stem cell stuff for your back. I might look into that. I don't know if it's an option around where I'm at, but
Bearded Potato. I like that name.
Yeah, I love it. You missed it, Corey. We talked about fucked up backs last night.
Yeah, dude, I've been fucking running around like a chick with my head chopped off trying to take care of my special needs sister. And I've been gone out of town last couple of days.
You're good.
So I was fucking exhausted last night.
Political prepper. What's everyone's favorite canned goods to stock up on? I really enjoy Spam, and I like Wolf Chili. I like to stock meat. But I also
Yeah.
stock a ton of green beans because I eat them like crazy on my diet because they have almost no calories. My boy's favorite is, and he's 2.5. He loves canned peas. So that's about 3 or 4 meals roughly aside for him. So
The
he can
only
eat
way
on that
I'll
about
eat
a week.
canned peas is if it's LeSueur canned peas, just like canned carrots. It has to be LeSueur.
Well, listen here. My freaking 2.5-year-old son is not a golden spoon motherfucker. Okay, he's gonna eat what's on his damn plate.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. It's all good. But yeah, this is my favorite. Go ahead, panel.
They just taste the best in my opinion.
You took all the good stuff.
No, what about those little smoked boy wieners?
We like Vienna sausage too.
I can't
But
eat
I'm
them.
with you. Spam's great.
Yep.
Bacon
Yeah,
spam, turkey spam.
I actually because I have a bunch of it in my stockpile or my preps. One of them was a bacon flavored, and I cooked it for breakfast like a couple weeks ago. And dude, it
It's
fucking
really good.
it smelled and tasted like bacon. It was fucking fantastic. I
No,
pan
dude.
fried
Yeah.
it.
Also, if
It's
you get
great.
that hickory smoked the ham in a can that's like a little bit bigger, that shit is fucking good. I love that.
So I have found, I know everyone's preferences are different, but
Now I'm hungry.
for regular spam, the Walmart stuff, the Great Value,
Mm-hmm.
is not as homogenized. I think it more accurately represents what older people probably remember spam being,
Treat meat.
and it renders down and crisps up better.
And it's a lot saltier. Treat meat does.
Spam isn't like spam was when we were kids.
Yeah, it's good.
So
I also enjoy kipper snacks myself. But I eat a lot of tuna. So I usually get a case of tuna whenever it goes on sale. Like, I think I did a video when it went on sale for like 54, 59 cents. And I just bought a whole case. I cleaned them out.
I'm with Dwayne Christensen. My family really likes all the different, like barbecue beans.
Yeah.
yeah,
Those are the easiest side. When you're smoking meat, you just open the can and throw it on the damn smoker.
I have different kinds of canned meats. I have, a bunch of canned chicken, canned pork, canned beef fajita meat, other beef. I have, I don't know, about 6 cans of the deviled ham, what Dwayne just posted as well.
Deviled ham. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, I'm a big tuna guy. I eat the shit out of tuna. I also do love the mackerel from the dollar store. It's like one of my favorite prep meals, especially if I'm by myself. I'm going to do a video on that and show you guys. I'm looking at getting a tripod so I can cook.
Mackerel? Are you talking about like the little can like sardines?
Yeah, like a can, but when it comes out the can, it's like a small fish that's cut into thirds, and you just pull the spine and the ribs out of it.
Don't they have one that's like herring too?
Yeah, that's kipper snacks, smoked herring.
There you go, that right there. I grew up eating that stuff with my dad, dude. That was like one of our favorite snacks we eat.
Yeah, sometimes if I eat it, I'll get a boner even to this day.
I got a personal story that relates to political
boners?
preppers next
okay. All right. I thought it was for the boners. Chef Boyardee. I do love Chef Boyardee too. I cannot eat it on my diet right now. Corned beef hash is also. Oh fuck! I love corned beef hash.
I got like expensive now. I got like 8 to 10 cans of corned beef hash. I actually made some for breakfast the same morning that I did that bacon spam.
Yeah, dude, that shit's so good. Go ahead.
So I made the mistake one time. Okay, so I'm jumping around. Sorry.
They're good.
Cybernuke, the airsofters.
Yeah.
Those guys are so relatable for me as characters.
Is that you?
Because that was me a decade ago. Like no doubt. Like,
oh no.
Like deep into airsoft in the mill sim. And anywho, it was nothing for us to like get up on a Saturday morning, meet, play till 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and then like I'd jump in the car and haul ass back to make it in time to clock in for work, push carts for another, 5-6 hours.
Right.
I got like some pretty good heat exhaustion one day, and wolfed down a can of Chef Boyardee just out of the can. Had to drop 2 other dudes off. Made it all the way across 2 different towns to drop them back off at their houses, and then was within like 2 blocks of my house and couldn't get the car door open fast enough. So I have not like intentionally eating a can of anything Chef Boyardee since. Because as soon as I smell it, like I just think of puking all in the car again.
Yeah.
And you look at what it costs now. Like I'm not about it.
I love Chef Boyardee.
So anywho,
Yeah, I grew up eating a lot of that, like the raviolis or the SpaghettiOs. Or
Yeah, I love raviolis, man. They're so fucking good.
what's your favorite fish to eat? Like, if you could you any fish?
If it's me,
Yeah, both
when
of
we
y'all.
go to Yellowstone, I love just cutthroat trout, just some cornmeal. We do it that like we take enough sandwich shit to get us up into the park, and then we fish our way and we eat the trout all while we're there. So usually we fish enough that we don't have to go out to eat, except for like a couple of our favorite spots, you know. But we usually feed ourselves just catching fish, and that shit is fucking bomb, dude. We make our homemade tartar sauce and homemade fucking fuck, what's that shrimp sauce with Worcestershire horseradish and ketchup?
I know what you're talking about. I can't think of what it's called.
I can't think of what it's called either. Anyway, that shit they serve with shrimp. Cocktail sauce, yeah, dude. You get that cornmeal fucking pan fried shrimp on your tailgate up in Yellowstone after you caught it for like a couple hours, or you go in and you snag a brown trout at the river where all the freaking mayflies are flying. Oh my god, so good,
dude. I love fried crappie
Oh yeah, ain't nothing wrong with crappie.
and white bass. So good. But
You
my
eat drum?
favorite drum's good. I love
See, I know
flounder.
people that say it's a trash fish and they throw it out. I'm like, are y'all fucking dumb?
Oh no, there's not really any fish that I don't like, except for like I'm picky on my catfish. It has to be like super fucking fresh because the longer it sets, it gets that fishy smell and taste, and I can't do that. But my favorite fish is hands down mahi.
I don't have that around here. We're poor. I have two cans of tuna. That's my mahi.
the only
More
place
than
that
that,
you're
you
going
can
to
raise
catch
your
mahi
money.
mahi in the continental United States is at the grocery store.
Yeah.
In the frozen section.
There's
Yeah,
restaurants around me that sell it.
See, I had heard that, and when I was really hitting the diet, I started it out. I was still hungry. I was eating like 2 cans of green beans and a can of tuna, so that I started changing it up with like chicken and stuff like that. But yeah, I still love tuna, man. It's so good. A case will usually last me all year if I eat it a couple times a week, or a time a week at least. Good cheese option is the Rico brand canned nacho cheese, $3.25 a can. That's expensive. And you can get a great mix with rice and beans, especially slapping it all on tortillas. Yeah, my wife really likes the very mild nacho cheese as well, so we stock some of that. It's good shit. I don't remember what brand we get, but it's not that expensive because I'm a cheap
That Rico's
ass.
brand is like stadium nacho cheese.
Oh yeah,
Like it's Velveeta's like ghetto cousin.
I love fucking Velveeta.
Mm-hmm.
So fat. I stack
I'm not
quinoa
knocking
for
anything
prep.
like
All right. It's relatively cheap, versatile, and loaded with nutrients. It can also be used like rice or oats. Make sure you buy the pre-washed. Yeah, but isn't quinoa sprouted rice basically?
It's its own grain.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that
It's
shit that's sprouted rice? What is that shit called?
Talking about bean sprouts?
No, but it's out of rice though. I thought that's what quinoa was.
Quinoa is a grain that is like it is a grain, but as far as cooking and stuff, people treat it like a rice.
Okay. Well, see, there you go. Tactical Muffin Top's retarded. I'm an uncultured swine. I just stock rice because I'm poor. Corey, you lied. You love your shoestroming. Don't be fucking lying.
Actually, to be 100% honest, it wasn't as bad as everybody you ever see the videos make. The smell is bad, but you're supposed to open that shit underwater anyways, and then it's more like a spread on crackers and stuff. But the taste of it is just ungodly salty, dude. It's like you're licking a salt block. But once you get past the salt, I mean, you can't taste the fish. Yeah, I mean, but like a hair bit of it, you just get a mouthful of salt. So putting that in some kind of like hummus or some kind of spread that you want to make on a sandwich, you wouldn't fucking notice it.
Yeah,
And like if you made like a big pot of stew or something, you could drop that a couple of those things in there, you don't even have to add salt because that shit has so much salt in it.
Well,
Some kind of like fish soup.
You have that all to yourself.
You hear the helicopters?
Yep. You're
Oh,
coming
that's
to
a
get
life
you.
flight. Never mind. No, that's a life flight. I think. Nope. No,
Nope.
that's not a life flight. They've got a spotlight on.
Life flight. Where the hell are you
Coming
at?
for you.
Where are you calling the life flight?
The hospital.
In the ghetto.
Well, no. The reason I say is because I'm originally from around the Houston area, and we always called them life flight because that's what it was. And I came up here to North Texas, and people would look at me like I was retarded when I would say, "Oh, there goes life flight," because it's care flight, which
He's
is
not in Texas.
predominant. I know. I'm just asking. So I just didn't know that other places had the similar names.
I've always called that a life flight.
It's kind of like Kleenex.
Yeah.
You're the original, the big one. Everybody calls you.
It's kind of like refrigerant. All the
Very
retarded
new.
people call it Freon.
Yeah. And then, like, there's one company in Fort Worth area. They go by MedStar. They are fucking worthless as tits on a boar hog. Holy shit, I hate them sons of bitches. I had to do some rotations with them when I was becoming an EMT, and they were just dicks to their patients, dicks to us students.
That was a life flight. A bunch of military helicopters doing exercises. It didn't.
Sorry,
Like,
that's a lot of noise. When
Speaking
trying
of
to
that,
cook
y'all watch
dinner.
Southern Prepper 1's fucking video?
Mm-hmm.
No.
National Guard unit having all their shit broke down. They had to take personal vehicles and shit.
From friends, that has been a trend for a long time. That's not a wholly new thing.
Yeah.
Our guys are going to work in their own equipment. And it's kind of a rob Peter to pay Paul thing. Like they'll scrap parts out of one unit that's down, out of one gun that's down, and move it over and get another one operational.
Don't Poke the Bear actually makes a pretty good point too about strumming.
Shout out to Dwayne. Yeah, thanks again. Tactical Muffin Top, strumming ain't spit smell wise. You can smell worse at any given day in the ER. I'll let you have that. I have.
No, he's not lying because I did a call one time and I picked up a patient who had a GI bleed. Like he had a major GI bleed. And I think I've told this story before, but we get him into the ER, and as soon as I wheel him in there and I walk out, the double doors behind me close. This motherfucker, exorcist style, fucking just projectile pukes blood, hits the fucking window or hits the doors. It's all over the floor. You walk in there, dude. That was so rancid, man. I don't know what the fuck was in his stomach. I know it's a mixture of a bunch of stuff, but. Strumming ain't got nothing on a major GI bleed like that. It was fucking rancid.
So you think we got enough people in here to do your idea for tonight's short chat?
Yep, we're doing Tactical Muffin Top's Golden 5. This is it for Tactical Muffin Top, and you may go through your variation in the chat and play along with us. For me, my Golden 5 firearms for shit hits the fan and just life in general are as follows, and I quote, a 12 gauge, a bolt action. Now, if you're not a big hunter, those can be a minority for you. You need an AR to fight tyrannical shit. That's what it's for. You need a concealable handgun, and you need a 22. 22 for varmint, everything, training, blah, blah, blah. And for me, that is a 12 gauge is a 870 Super Mag. It's either 870 or it's a Mossberg 500 where I'm at. It's a bolt gun of your caliber of choice. Currently, we are on 270. We are slowly rotating to 308/65. There's still an internal battle amongst people that I'm prepping with on that. Okay. Then third is my AR. My favorite right now happens to be my PSA Saber. Thing's fucking beautiful for the price. I think it's a fantastic value for the price. The next one's going to be a BCM. That's going to be my end all be all. And I got others to stack, but at minimum one, and Ruger 1022 for commonality around here. I could see the
Solid choices.
call for that Smith & Wesson one that's like an AR for a little bit easier training that would transition people from that platform to an AR, so I could give that some credit.
Yeah, the MMP 15 Sport.
Yeah, I might be looking at getting
22.
one. Yeah, because I already have a Glock, the Glock 44, which is a 19 size, and that's originally for the boy. But yeah, my EDC is either a Glock 22, which is a 40 with a conversion barrel to 9, so it's essentially a 17, which is a bitchin' prepper item because 2 calibers, 1 gun, or a Glock 23 with a 9 conversion, or the dagger, and they're all very cost effective. They're all cheap, and any one of them would be fantastic. Waffly just dropped his shit and got out.
I agree. Question: is this what is like in your collection as what you would want in Shit Hit the Fan, or is it like at your ideal if you could have whatever you wanted set up?
This is in my collection because it's my golden 5.
Okay.
This is the 5 guns you need to cover everything. This is your tool belt, your wheel, whatever. It's gonna all 5 firearms can handle every job that you need it to.
Well, mine would be more or less a wish list then, because I don't have 5 firearms anymore.
You bitch. No, I'm just kidding. Go have at it. Yeah, you did.
But I'll let Lafley go next. I'll go last.
Lafley threw his in the chat because he knew he was getting kicked out. You can go ahead. Spreading good karma.
I kind of go back and forth. Because I agree, a good bolt gun for hunting is you need something to hunt with.
Mm-hmm.
But I go back and forth with it or a lever action. I love lever actions. Okay. So, and I've always shot irons, and I've always been really good with irons, but I do see the necessity for optics, especially, I'm not getting any younger. But obviously, it'd be an AR first of all. Pick one. I have a Smith & Wesson AR.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I have anymore. And
still a good gun.
You do need a pistol, and I would go with my G21
because I fucking bitch.
Yes, I love 45. That was the first caliber I ever shot as a kid, and I just loved it since then. A shotgun would be a must, and I would probably go with probably your standard 500. But if I could have what I would want, would be a Mossberg 930.
Okay.
Or a Benelli M3. One of those two. Okay. And I agree, 22 would be good for training, good for small varmints, but I mean, you could do that with your AR as well if you wanted to. So, I don't know what my 5th one would be, honestly. So I already got the AR, I got the pistol, got the shotgun, and like I said, I go back and forth between the bolt gun and the lever action. So.
Well, it's easy. It's the 22.
Yeah. I mean, I grew up shooting 22 as well, but I guess I'll go with it, do like a Ruger 1022, because I know you can carry a shit ton of fucking ammo on you, because it's all lightweight. And if that's all you had in a Shit Hit the Fan scenario, I think you still be, well off, because it'll take down 4 or 2-legged critters. So there is a necessity for 22, even though there's people in our group that shit on it. Like Dookie Duke, he hates everything.
1022 for the win. Yeah. Lawfully? I see you dropped it in here, but for fun.
I have most of those. I am Ruger 1022 list right now. I have owned 3. but they're kind of like Glocks. Like they become trade fodder because I just haven't managed to accumulate them because it's like it's a 1022. Like that made 5 million of them. I'll get another one.
Yeah, right.
And then what happens is every time that I start like sex eyeing one and getting serious about it again, then there's a run on them or the price goes up.
Yep.
So then I back burner it again. But I do have a Marlin Model 60 in my safe that was one of my grandfather's, and then my other grandfather has a Glenfield Model 60, which is functionally the same thing. So I've got, and that's at a different location, separate from here.
Good man.
Diversify. So I've got semi-auto 22 covered.
It's 5.
And I don't actually.
You're limited to 5.
I don't have a rifle in 6.5 Creedmoor, but I feel like for people that are starting fresh now, I think a 6.5 Creedmoor Ruger American makes as much sense as anything 308. They're squared away. They shoot above their price point. And if you want to convert it over to take AI mags, Magpul makes that pretty sweet American Hunter stock. So
I dig it. I think for a bolt gun, if I was going to pick up a new one to go my whole life, it's either a Tika or a Howa. That's just me.
And I know the idea of your Golden 5 is that you cover all those niches, but for me, like I've got a pair of M44 Mosin carbines. One of those is what I kill my one and only deer with at 79 yards, and I have shot it at like those plastic jack-o'-lantern trick-or-treat buckets. I got a bunch of those on clearance one year, so we shot those.
Right?
I no, just air, but I can wear it out at 300 yards. So as far as I would ever shoot at anything and need to smite it with more than what I could do with an AR.
Well, there you go. You just flip those and all your ammo, and then you go buy like 10 22s. You'll be fine.
I don't know. I don't want to give up the horsepower. If I ever need to set up a roadblock, you can turn off Mac.
I don't think you could go wrong with having a 7.62 in your.
I have so little in the pair of them that it behooves me to just stay with them.
Okay.
I feel honor bound because one was given to me by a Vietnam vet friend, and the other one I purchased from a guy.
Sexual,
but no, worked with him for a while. He was the uncle of a friend of mine. Got to know him pretty well, and he passed away a couple years ago. So I feel honor bound to keep both of them.
Well, keep them.
I would.
All right, Poke the Bear dropped in his Golden 5, Mossberg 873, Ruger 1022, Glock 17, Shot Red. Shot Red, we're doing our Golden 5 firearms.
Our what?
Our Golden 5 firearms, Tactical Muffin Tops Golden 5, the 5 you must have.
I know before he clarified firearms, I thought he was talking about showers. I was like,
You can shower with
varieties.
Well, we know Shot Red, his Golden 5 would include all Kel-Tecs and high points.
Okay, well, first I was gonna say, yeah, you got to add trumpet to the golden shower.
It's a shotgun, bolt action, AR, AK, whatever you may choose, I suppose. A handgun to carry because it's your modern day dagger, and then a 22.
Well, me and you got more similar taste, so I wouldn't be surprised. You're already pretty much the same calibers, but if you're saying actual guns,
yeah,
like very precisely, like what type of guns?
Yeah, the Golden 5. They handle every need on your tool belt. The correct hammer to hit the correct nail.
Mm.
Anyway, here's Don't Poke the Bear's example. What do you think? His Golden 5, Mossberg 873, a Ruger 1022, Glock 17, an Arrow SPR build, model 788 and 243.
Those are good choices.
Fair enough. Do that. Watch Duke spill an entire shelf of medical supplies into his cart. 100 or 228 muffins worth. Must be listening to TMNT. Yeah, everybody I watch on medical, and I did want to do. I got my video coming. Well, I couldn't do shit tonight, but my Refuge medical experience, I will let you know. Probably the best company I've ever dealt with dealing with Their customer service, they actually showed me a little video of them packing my package and confirming that my stuff was correct. They sent me an email to confirm my stuff was correct. They sent me an email as soon as they shipped it. They tracked it. The tracking showed up and it was there. And it was quick. It was like 3 days. So give props 10 out of 10. I am going to drop a link to another medical thing I just turned on because their IFAKs are really cheap. You can get them for
I
$100.
was about to ask because I'm like, yeah, there's a lot of good videos on what medical stuff should and shouldn't have and all that stuff. But I was gonna say, given from your profession, what places or you think resources or sites you think is the best to get some of that stuff?
I'm going to drop one in right here, baby. Apparently these guys are good. I just got turned on to them today. Actually,
I was gonna say, if you can, maybe you can send me the one on Discord because once I look at it, I'm like jumped out of the chat because using.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna drop them here in the chat. Does that work for you or no?
No, because I can't. Yeah, because it just takes me out because
Oh yeah. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, I was just saying to send it to me on the Discord.
Yeah, I got you.
I think the cops are after Lawfully Armed over there.
Yeah, they're gonna get him. All right. Yeah, you can check that out later. Yeah, these guys are a veteran-owned company, I guess. I never heard of them before, but through a trusted friend, if his opinion is any good, I'm down.
Oh wow, the cops are on right there, right here.
There we go. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. There you go,
Must
chat.
be a major car wreck because that's 2 fire trucks.
Or aliens are at your mall.
We don't have them all.
Oh shit! The aliens are at your house.
Just quiet where I'm at.
That didn't work.
Negative. One was in the ambulance.
Why does this not work?
Ambulance.
Animalance.
An ambulance. This is not working out very good for me. Anyway, you guys talk amongst yourselves. So do your 5.
Yeah.
Shot
I looked at that link you're talking about that you're looking for, and
yeah. See, it's not working.
I mean, I don't, I don't have any first-hand experience with rhino rescue stuff, but I know I have been warned to avoid it. So
really, okay. Well, just
we all
I
know
just
what we
learned
know.
about it today. So
Yeah,
I
and they're on
figured it might be
Amazon.
worth it. I mean, shit is expensive, man. So
I mean, gauze and stuff like that. By all means, go with whoever's cheapest. It all soaks up blood and packs wounds. But
Yeah, just go to Amazon for all that shit.
I wouldn't. If you're gonna buy a cat style tourniquet, buy the original. Buy it from a dealer that is selling a genuine cat tourniquet. And other than that, I'm not the end all be all.
Fair enough.
Not an EMT.
But yes, you are.
Oh yeah, that's also a good idea too. If some people can do it, there's also nothing wrong taking a class too.
Yeah, no one having the knowledge to how to, treat bullet holes or gashes or just any kind of injury, even just doing basic CPR classes, having medical knowledge like that, basic stuff, I think is an essential prep.
Right. And not to toot, my own horn because I listened to somebody on YouTube, but Bear Independent was saying something about they're trying to pass something to make it illegal for civilians to buy
hemostatic agents.
Thank you. I'm retarded.
Wait, you said trying to buy what?
Quick clot, basically, and bleed stop would be the 2 largest commercial things you can go buy. Like you can go buy them at Walmart right now. So I would assume, because I don't think he actually dropped it, it's because all the DoD contractors are buying it up.
Mm-hmm.
So they're taking it off the civilian market to try and fill their voids.
You said click. I don't know how that stuff works, but yeah, but.
So apparently, if you do, I think Lovely actually told me this. You don't want to do the powder because that shit gets in your eyes and it sucks. You want to do the gauze pads that have it infused in it. But basically, you just take the gauze pad out and you, wipe your wound if you can. Then you put it on each side and you put a chest seal over to wrap it, put pressure. And
the impregnated gauze you stuff the wound with, and
you just shove it in there.
So
Gotcha.
yeah, so the old stuff used to be derived from like shrimp.
Penises.
No, not their
Yes, it was.
penises.
Yes, it
Their
fucking was.
shells.
Yeah.
The newer stuff. The newer stuff is derived differently or made differently, or whatever. So like you don't kill some rando that has a shellfish allergy.
That makes sense.
Oh.
That's
But
good.
it helps your blood coagulate, just like form a clot quicker. And it's
Oh, I
quick
see. So
clot.
yeah, so it stops it from bleeding, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, the powder stuff is like pouring Fun Dip into a wound. So like if there's a wind or whatever, if there's a breeze or whatever, prop wash, I don't know, engine exhaust, whatever. It blows. It's fine particulate matter and it blows around
Oh,
like
yeah.
pouring sugar, like confectioner sugar into a wound, so like it can get in your eyes, their eyes, whoever's eyes, and it burns. And now your eyeballs are like gooping up.
Well, you don't need that when you're trying to stop a bleed. So that's good advice. But I will let you know that everything, every indicator, everybody I talk to, military cops, everybody I'm plugged into, listening to, medical shit is a problem right now. And they're trying to take shit away from you because they need it.
Well, it's not that they
There's
don't
not
need
enough
it
to fill
necessarily.
demand.
I think it's so that they keep it out of our hands, so we don't have anything to help ourselves when shit goes bad.
It fucking could be.
That's
I wouldn't get
so.
overly conspiratorial about it in this instance. It's just that it's going to go to the highest bidder, and the highest bidder is always going to be the United States government.
Right.
Because
And
they're
that's
going
going
to
to
buy
raise the price.
more of them.
So that's
And
what
it
I'm
already
saying.
has.
Yeah.
They've already, North American Rescue's already had 2 price increases in the last 2 years since the Ukraine stuff kicked off.
Yep. So it makes it harder to stack it hard and deep, and that's the shitty part. That's the great part about prepping is if you stick to a routine instead of dropping, 230 muffins when you go in. If you just go in by $20 a week of one thing and you're rotating it out, every month. If you're getting 1 week of medical supplies for $20, or like I do my $5 challenge, if you can't afford $5 a week, come on, man. But you can rotate it, and that way you save it up a little bit. Death by 1,000 cuts opposed to selling your left kidney to get some shit you need.
Well, funny.
As
You
a
just got me
stocking.
thinking, especially when you're talking about that. Just got me thinking because, birthday's coming up, but it's on a Tuesday, so I ain't really doing much. I was thinking about like spending $1,000 of ammo, but
Whoa.
I'm thinking just probably buy $1,000 of stuff, whether it's ammo, some medical supplies and all that stuff. Because I have some medical supplies, but not like certain interesting ones that could be like a lot more efficient.
Yeah,
Well,
I just got my first tourniquets.
With
cool thing
medical
is a lot of
supplies,
that
yes, tourniquets I would agree is a good and must to have, even on your person day to day. But I would personally get like staple kits where you can staple wounds, or get you some suture kits. They even sell on Amazon where you could practice how to sew up wounds. Hell,
Yeah,
even
I've
if
seen
you don't
that.
have that and you have certain kinds of ants, you can take fucking ants and have them bite the fucking wound and close them.
And peel off the head. Yeah,
I mean, there's
twist
all
the head on.
natural stuff, because I'm sorry, in those shit hit the fan scenarios, you may not have everything you want in a certain situation, so you need to find alternate means to take care of wounds. That's like honey is a great antiseptic. Put on a wound. Pine tar, same thing. So, and then just finding different plants that are natural pain relievers. Like there's a certain tree that the bark is a natural pain medication.
Yeah, it's
Willow
like
is the that's the precursor to aspirin.
Yep.
Yeah.
And all that was it herb?
I mean, I'm
logically,
not knocking you.
all the,
I would love everybody to have a shit ton of medical supplies, but you can prep for whatever the hell you want. There's no guarantee that you're going to have any of your preps when major shit goes down. So,
Yeah.
Or
you
you
need
can
to
be
have
in certain
alternate.
situations where you're not even near your stuff too.
Yep.
Exactly.
And that-
That's
Exactly.
why
So,
you don't want to have it all in one spot. Shot Red,
Yeah.
I did a chat on Sunday. Was that Sunday we did that big one, lawfully?
Yeah, I couldn't make it on that one. So,
Oh, you need to listen to that one. If I were you, honestly, food and water, purification, and get you a little medical. You're probably fine on ammo. You need food.
Yeah. You need to stock up on the
food in a
important
hurry.
stuff.
If you listen to it, you'll kind of catch my in between the lines.
Yeah, food, hygiene products,
Yeah.
lots of water.
Medical. You know what? If I were you, you're going to drop a big medical
What
prep.
okay, this is what you're talking about here. Is it something that what we were talking about related behind the?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get the Jace medical antibiotics kit. It's like 300 muffins.
Just send, I was gonna say, just send the post my way. I'll look them at on the Discord.
So I was, like I told you earlier today, I was on Refuge's website and I looked into that. If you follow their link, like for medicines, they forward you to Jace Medical. You go down through there and just get the basic Jace case. It's $269.
There you go. Even better. Oh,
Now, you can-
69. My fave.
if you've got any medical allergies, you specify them, and it'll like sub out. Like if you got a penicillin allergy, then it'll sub out for something different or whatever.
Right. Comparable, but obviously not.
I didn't follow it all the way through because I didn't have 300 muffins to throw on that today. But
yeah, I don't either because I
went ahead and banged out Father's Day gifts and ordered like 6 of those Slishman pressure bandages, a couple with the case, a couple without.
Nice.
Black and orange. I'm gonna throw one. I'm gonna spend the summer getting the youngster up to speed on it and throw one in his backpack now that he's moving to a bigger school on the other side of town where I can't be there lickety split.
That is a really good idea. Not to mention, you should probably look at a soft backpack insert.
Yeah.
Kind of run them through.
And she's already brought up, hey, we need to get him like a pave, like a minute card phone, something so he can get a hold of us.
For emergencies, 100%. They actually have a kids one that can just go to like your guys' family plan, so you can't like text and call other people.
Yep.
That'd be a good deal. I think those are like cheap. They're like 10, 15 or 10 or $5 a month, something like that.
I've been speaking the virtues of those Slishman pressure bandages, and they've been wanting some for a while, so I went ahead and got a bunch of them. I'm gonna throw one in my brother-in-law now. He's a new father. And give one to my stepdad, and then that'll give me one to EDC every day, kind of try it out for a while, and throw a couple in each pack. Throw one in her car.
Yep. I would recommend if you guys got shit laying around that could be, worth some money. Like I got some fucking John Wick statues and like, some Baby Yoda shit. I got extra knives and shit I got laying around. I got an extra TV I got laying around. I got a couple guns to flip. I'm just gonna fucking sell it all. I'd rather get my Jace case and have it, and I don't need this shit that's just sitting here collecting dust. Right. Basically, if I haven't touched it in a year, the shit's fucking gone. I'm selling it all.
Now that I'm aware that it's that easy to order and whatnot, I will probably get one through Refuge.
Yeah,
and I know I was put on notice.
Well, yeah, like I said, yeah. Send me the info on that one.
Yeah, I did. Check this out. If you get 3 months, you're going to spend 1,000 muffins, right? You get 3 months of freeze-dried food in the Jace case, and maybe like a couple water filters. It's a pretty solid, rounded-out deal.
Yeah, what comes in the Jace case? I had to walk off just now.
You get like 5 or 18.
Amoxicillin. Yeah, the basic Jace case, it was $269. What I was looking at, it came with, I forget the quantity of each, Corey, but it was Azithramax, penicillin, Cipro, and then like 2 more. But oddly, the Azithramax was only 6 pills for the basic case, which is like barely a full course. Like barely,
Yeah, that's not a full course at all. You would need at least.
I think they were 250 milligrams.
That's still not that. What about the amoxicillin? That's a low dose, by the way.
I think it's 500.
I don't remember off memory, but it was a bunch of them. It was a bunch of amoxicillin, and it was quite a bit of Cipromax.
The amoxicillin is 250 milligrams, 40 tablets. The albuterol HFA is 90 milligrams. You get, I don't know how many fucking.
You would need a lot of that because like what I found works great. Like say someone has an abscess tooth or whatnot, or an infected tooth. Augmentin is the best medication for that. It's amoxicillin and clavamox together, and the dose that I've received in the past was
800 to 1,000.
It was 800 slash. Fuck, I can't remember the Cloud of Monks. I want to say it was in the 500s. It's been a while since I've ever had it. So
yeah, I
but
have to get
did-
that all the time for sinus infections.
Yeah, that augmentin shit is fucking the bomb.
Yeah, well, they substitute it because they don't have amoxicillin. That's the problem. Oh, that wasn't amoxicillin. Am I fucking stupid? That's not amoxicillin. Whoops. Timeout. That's not amoxicillin.
But I mean, having a Jace kit like that, you're going to be in a better situation than someone that doesn't. Because
Oh, yeah.
I've always
Yeah.
lived by the rule: it's better to have it, not need it, than need it, not have it.
100%.
And they ask some basic questions when you're going down through there, like, are you male, are you female? Like they ask your biological gender, and then they ask a couple other questions. It has a question where you have any known medical allergies.
They also
You know,
got
and you've got-
EpiPens on there too. That's cool.
See, what
That would be
sucks-
good.
Yeah, I would need an EpiPen just because I'm allergic to like hot dogs and shit and the survival situation. Like if I ate a hamburger and you just cooked, a couple packs of hot dogs on the grill and you started grilling hamburgers, I'd get sick off of that just because the cross contamination.
What are you?
Well, you
allergic
can't hang
to?
out at my fucking house. You'll be fucking dead.
I ain't allergic to shit. I know my dad's allergic.
Specifically, what are
And
you
so,
allergic to?
sulfur.
Lawfully, I have no idea, dude. I've needed to do a test about it for years, and it's always on the back burner of my thought process. So it's not like it's on the foreground. Of
Like if you eat spam and stuff, it's got to be something that's weird.
I think it's either like preservatives or nitrates or something. I can eat spam, but I can only do a little bit, like sausages.
Amoxicillin.
only
Okay,
small-
time out. The amoxicillin colvanate, whatever, comes in 875 or to 125 milligrams, depending on whatever. It comes with 28 of those, so it's actually not too bad.
That's not bad. It's a great starter kit for sure. Anything's better than nothing. But if you had the money, I would get multiple Jace cases so you'll have even more antibiotics because, like Lawfully said a while ago, 6-10 pills, that's not even a full course of antibiotics. You would need 14 to 28 or something for
Yeah, it
a
comes
full
to
good
28.
course.
They have buy one, get one $30 off. I mean, that's pretty. I mean, to have fucking better than nothing.
They had
Yeah.
kid packs too. Like that was the adult male one that I clicked on today. But it had
the
options.
kickback, so it's already cut down basically. I like that. I got to get some of these chats. Political Prepper, I think you're new here. Make sure you like, share, and sub Political Prepper. PSA
Political
AR
Prepper, he's around.
556. Yeah,
He's
I don't
around.
think he's dipped into mine before.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Remington 87012. I've seen him. CZ 22 bolt. Okay. Glock, there's a lot to be said for a bolt action as well for 22 reliability wise.
Oh, yeah.
Glock 19 9mm, Ruger LCR 9mm. Okay, rocking the double nines. That's cool. Do you know the Muffin Man? I am him. I definitely have the mushroom tip. That's for sure.
Do you know the Muffin Man? The
I'm
Muffin
him.
Man.
I do
Who
very
lives on
well.
Jerry Lane?
BCM. The Muffin Man. BCM
You know what that
AR.
story
Walther
based
PDP.
off of, right?
Shrek.
Yeah, Walter
Like,
PDP.
You know the Muffin Man story. Do you know what its origin story is?
No.
I know the
Kid
other one.
Snatcher.
It was a serial killer, I think in London or something, way, way, way back in the fucking day. And they called him the Muffin Man to identify him as a creeper and a pedophile killer, thinking he used to use bakery to do it. That's why they called him the Muffin Man.
No. Daniel will not be limited to 3 or 5. Minimum 50. Well, Daniel, then drop your 50 fucking guns.
Daniel's gonna, out of like all our group, he's the one that's probably set the most and never has to fucking worry about shit.
Nope, he's not even at stage 3 yet.
I think Don't Poke the Bear meant to put Mossberg 935.
Yeah.
I mentioned the Mossberg 930 earlier. As
I think he had his up here again. I think he might have reposted it.
Yeah, he reposted it, but he put 835 again. So I'm hoping that I'm right, and it's just he missed the 9 for an 8.
You're definitely fucking wrong. I don't know, but yeah,
Those 930s are nice when they run, but they've had some trouble with them over the years.
yeah. Buying that police trade in Glock, dude. It's so cheap to buy police trade in 40s. Like especially the Gen 4s, dude, they're allergic to them, and then you pick up a freaking barrel for cheap.
Oh, fuck
And-
Yeah,
yeah.
you
Those,
can buy a barrel to swap out when he's 9.
Yeah,
and
you
stuff.
out of the 40, you can shoot 40, 357 SIG, and 9, all out of the same, and then the 22 conversion kit. Like, that's a pretty good array right there, just in the SHGF.
yeah, no
handgun.
shit. It's like that shotgun way back in, they had back in the day. I don't know if they still make it or not, but it came with those barrel conversion kits where you could
Yeah, those moon
just swap
clips.
like the choke kind of, and you could shoot any caliber you want of it.
Yeah, we decided those are actually bad.
Are they?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Dwayne, BCM-AR, Walther PDP, Beretta 1300, Savage 338, Lapula, Taurus G3C. Yeah, you good. You are set. That 338 Lapula is nothing to fuck around with. 10 out of 10. Spikes Tac, 1600 mid-length, AR, Glock 17, Emberg, Mossberg, gotcha. 590 A1, yeah, that's a good gun. CZ Scorpion, 3+, and a Ruger 1022. Solid. I dig it. Chris Andes, Andres, I think that you're a new face for me as well. Thank you for coming. Thank you for participating.
welcome.
In my opinion, if you you can take most deer with an AR, so a second pocket-sized pistol in addition to full-size combat would be worth it more than a bolt gun. And it does depend
My
on your
man.
area. It depends on your area. It's not you can take deer here, but it's not so much the case. I mean, a lot of my shots are at 400 yards. You can
I mean,
do
what
it
you
with
gotta take some bigger animals. I'm like,
Double
I'm pretty sure
tap.
I'll bite
Yeah,
you.
yeah. I mean, if it's a
Four.
bear charging me, I don't want a fucking AR. Just saying.
I don't know.
I don't have a whole lot of
on it.
bears, but
Well, that's the one time that my favorite good old 308
Four-legged.
will handle that bear.
Harry wants
Got
to
a couple
chaps.
shots on him.
I want a fucking drum mag on a shotgun with a bear running at me with buckshot and slugs alternating. I'm putting that bitch down.
Slugs. Man, you know it's a steal of a deal are those federal deep penetrator slugs.
I got one.
They
I
don't
got
come-
those.
They don't cost any less than your regular lead Foster slugs, and they're the copper with the true ball behind it, like to center it up. And they do them in like a 3-inch Magnum, and they do it in a standard 2 3/4-inch shell, high brass. I mean, if your store's right on them, the 5-packs ought to not be more than $7.
I don't know if it was.
$8.
I have to go back and relook the box. I don't know if it's those wing chips or whatever, but I think I had one of those shotgun ones. It's like what is it, 2 or 4 buckshot and a slug together.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's how
the
those
Hornady
Winchester
Home
P-
Defense or whatever.
yeah, it was the
Yeah,
Winchester
yeah.
PDX had a 3 buckshot and the ounce slug.
Oh yeah, it could be. I don't know. I have
The true ball. The true ball is just like a Delrin plastic marble
But hey,
that keeps the
But hey, I
slug
even have
square
I
in the
even
bore.
have some of that Bernicky looking slug that's gonna stop your fucking car engine if I want to shoot at it.
like the black magics.
Mm-hmm. I got a couple
Yeah.
boxes of those. I didn't get a chance to shoot them yet.
They're cool. They're high antimony, like they're hardened lead. So that's why they do more. The reality is, as soft as most car engines are now, you could fuck up most commercial cars with
Mm-hmm.
goddamn
anything bigger than a pistol caliber.
Yeah, super bad videos. What's up, man? It's hanging shriveled into the left. How you doing? Technical Muffin Top. I buy cool guy medical stuff from Refuge Medical or Medical Gear Outfitter. Okay, yeah, Medical Gear Outfitters. Reason being, they teach with what they sell. Yeah, dude. I'd like to get out to a Refuge Medical class one of these days, but they're not super duper close to Nebraska way. What up, assholes? Love it, Let On Seal. How you doing, homie? I like your little headless huntsman there. It's cool. Technical Muffin Top. Use a big bottle of super glue. That'll work. Are we talking about the shriveled penis or?
Oh yeah, that's the other thing I ordered from Refuge Day. So like, they sell the new skin or whatever.
Mhm.
Instead of buying Vet Bond off Amazon. Hang on, let me.
Dude, I got some. I just seen it at the dollar store when I needed to get this fucking video done. They have new skin at the dollar store. It's in a little dinky fucking bottle, but like, I figured
is
it's worth
that?
for $1.25. Try that new skin that you can put on a cut. It's kind of like super glue.
Yeah,
Hmm.
you'd be
that's like made to go on your skin.
Just get regular super glue and electrical tape. Wrap that bitch up.
So you're saying it bloods up
You
a cut?
fucking hillbilly. Like if you have a cut in your finger, like you stab your hand or something, you super glue it. If you don't have like a suture kit or something, it's not super duper deep.
Oh, okay, it has to be not that deep. Okay.
Yeah. If it gets
Yeah,
too deep, I mean, you definitely need stitches.
Liquid skin. They sell the liquid skin in a 10-pack.
Nah. I super glued my middle finger when I cut it to the bone, and I washed it in a parts vat, and then squeezed super glue in there and wrapped it up with electrical tape. Went back to work.
How do you not have fucking super fucking powers by now?
I've used the super glue before, but like this was a better deal than what you could find on Amazon. In a 10-pack, it's cool because I can throw one in my bag. Because like I work with my hands, so if I get like an irritating finger cut, like it's a pain in the dick for a week.
Yeah, I hate pains in my dick. Another thing, I like those little tape suture kits. They're like a newer deal. They've been out the last couple of years. Those are cool. They have like each side you put them together and set them. Yeah, those are a good idea. I like those.
Daniel makes a good point. It's a couple of down from what you got highlighted.
He's gonna have to fucking wait till I get there, Corey.
You're correct, but I'm just saying he makes a good point.
Yeah, I'll get there. We're just BSing.
Oh, okay. He's still
political prepper. One thing I sucked up on before they took him off the shelf was fish amoxicillin. Yeah, dude, they don't do that anymore because we were going and cleaning them up. So if you know a vet, wink, wink, honk, honk, rattle, rattle, you can still get that good shit. So
Amazon.
You can't get them on Amazon anymore.
Really?
Yeah, they got rid of it I think at the beginning of this year, they banned it. Like you have to have a vet prescription to get it now. That's why you need to be friends with the vet. I know. They seen this coming. The fish amoxicillin, fish antibiotics, and animal antibiotics in general, you have to have a vet script now. Because people were buying them like us and stocking it because it's essentially all made at the same place, just dosages are a little bit different. So you just figure out what you need for like your weight and everything and get your write down what you need for your intake or whatever.
Yeah.
Stock up on contacts and or cheap online glasses if needed. Yep, 100%. If you need some eyewear, you stock your shit, sons. I had LASIK, so I got out of that, but it was way back when it was expensive as fuck. Go me.
Dude, I've been wearing the same pair of glasses for last 6 years at least.
Go get your eyes.
I mean, honestly, I've been wearing the same pair of eyes for 30, 32 years. They still work.
She. Mossberg 835 because tang safeties are better for bird hunting. Okay. He did mean 835, not at tactical muffin top. You mean fucking at tactical fucking lawfully armed.
I'm with him. I'm wrong-handed. I like the tang safety. All the Mossbergs have a tang safety, except for the Eagle Pass, Texas made Mavericks.
Well, don't be getting fucking mad because you're wrong-handed. That's your fault. You can adapt.
Ain't nothing wrong with being wrong-handed, motherfuckers. Quit hating on us.
The safety works on all of them if you don't ever use it.
And I have a Mossberg 835. It's a
Just
duck
keep it
unlimited
ready
guide
and you'll
gun.
make it hot so it's time to smoke something.
I love that 835.
You sluts. Daniel says, why don't you just all order a shit ton of fish meds? It's way cheaper than... Yeah, that's why, Daniel. They were dicks and they seen that shit coming. Especially because when people are trying to self-medicate for the Kofafi, the jibby jab, just like what they did with all the over-the-counter shit, they kind of put it behind the counter, and then they said, oh, it doesn't actually work. It hasn't worked for 17 years. See you later, fuck faces. They want you to depend on them for your food and medical, and to be able to take away the purchasing power from us is how they regulated it, because they're bastards. Daniel, I can't find the fish meds anymore. Yep. Most online places yanked them. Correct. You're right. 100% political prepper, because they said if it wasn't written for human consumption, I think they had a loophole on the label on the bottle, because they're not technically for human consumption / serving directions. That's why they yanked it. Yep. Motherfuckers. Don't poke the bear. I'm tracking now. Oh, you're tracking now. 835 Ultimag.
Yeah, I can own up
Okay.
mistakes.
Yeah, it's all good. At least you're a big boy. No, it's good. You asked, and you guys had a conversation, and now maybe it might have taught somebody, if they were debating, and that might be a better option for them. If they're wrong-handed, it might be not for them. So
my hamster was spinning on Corey talking about that 930, and I was thinking, like, I wouldn't trust a semi-auto shotgun for
I would prefer a pump if it was my
I
only.
mean, they make really good ones now, so it's like,
Yeah,
they do, but nobody. I'm not going to piss that much money away on such a limited use gun.
Yeah. I have a really nice Remington 1100. It's fucking beautiful. It's gorgeous, and I still have problems with it. I still run my 870 most of the time.
Got to replace some gas rings, baby.
Yep.
That's something. I'm gonna hijack your talking point for a second. Everybody take this as their PSA. You've already got all this stuff and you're happy with it. Buy spare parts for it now. Midwest Gun Works, Brownells, like have spare recoil springs, have spare
I agree.
gas rings, your semi-auto guns.
Yep. Have a full.
You need more mags.
An oops kit for your
Mag
ARs.
springs.
Nah, you need to actually sell all that stuff and just stop being so paranoid.
Shut up, Corey. You fucking crazy person.
Spare bolt face for your AR.
Spare bolt carrier.
Just have a whole, yeah. And remember, if you live long enough, you're gonna be able to scavenge this stuff.
Very true.
Yeah, no, but remember though,
you can't carry 100 ARs that you scavenge across, but you can like strip them for parts, and that way you don't leave a whole working gun for some other motherfucker to pick up and shoot you in the back with.
Exactly.
But next thing is that's perfect bait for fucking plebes that are looking for shit. So that's when you have your 20,000 rounds of 1022, you can just spray the fucking street, and then you just add a big pile of guns for the next guy to come through. And when you're in Mad Max, then you get all those and arm your renegade fucking band that's driving around with gasoline, and you're good to go.
Yeah.
Hashtag 1022 for the win.
I foresee that everybody's in a shit hit the fan scenario, no matter how good you are, they're all gonna fucking do shit that they would never do to survive.
Yep.
Like I'm sure you'll see priests and stuff picking up guns and murking people for food or water or something.
I don't know how to tell you this, but my priest already has a gun on his hip because we're in fucking America here still.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's crazy.
I only know that because we're on the security team for church.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's crazy how like all the churches went from being no gun zones to like instantly flipping the other way around.
Yep.
And a lot of it has to do with insurance.
The best thing is we was all already concealed carrying anyway, and now we can actually just work together. So if your church isn't doing that, or you're unaware of it, or any public place, if you're working at a school and you could talk to somebody, maybe the whole school board won't get on it, but if you can, run some mock drills with somebody who is on it, and what's the book? The Day of Wrath. If you have to Day of Wrath it, man, I'm not going to say nothing legally here, but they're kids.
One thing we've talked about this, several times over the years, because we've all been on here for a long time, but and I don't hear us talking about it much anymore. Bartering items, Well,
we talk about it. I just think I've kind of moved away from it because my mindset is I want everybody. You need to go listen to my chat that we did on Sunday. I'm trying to get everybody to like level 1-2 area, like level 3 on what my 1 through 4. And we decided that bartering items get scored away after you hit level like 2 or 3-ish. You stop.
I'll have to listen to that chat because I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like a really fucking good chat.
Backwoods and hooch until I've got months worth of food and stuff already.
Right. It was a banger. We went through a lot of really good shit, man.
You would have to trust who you're swapping with too. Anyways, like it's going to be a lot of real apprehensive.
I don't really want to be trading to drunks either, and shit hits the fan because they're dependent on you. And then if you clean up their supplier, decide they don't have anything worth trading, then they get angry at you and then they try to fuck with you on purpose anyway.
Well, that's why you're always on the move, bartering, in that kind of sense, because you don't want to.
Not me. I'm stacking the deck like the governor. I want them to come to my barn with my 10 extra fucking guns with my gun duct tape under the table, and they don't have shit.
Yeah,
They
he
come
used
to
do it
my
like a
fucking
North Korean
location.
prisoner exchange.
I ain't going to their fucking location to barter.
Yeah, but you may not be in that kind of situation where you have that option. You may have to just do what you can.
Yeah.
Because everything's not going to be ideal situations of how you want shit to go down. It never works out, even if you plan for it.
Oh no.
So on bartering, if you're buying things to plan to barter with later, right now using the American dollar, today's value, what would you stockpile to barter for later? And then what's the American dollar value of that today?
Well, some of the easier things that come to mind for me that, is going to be essential for a lot of people
He said it was just his typo. Fucking,
would be like alcohol, tobacco.
All right, so you're stocking vice items, but what do you want to trade them for?
Shit, I'll use it to, like if I want like chickens or, some kind of food or any supplies I might need medically or,
So for what hooch and tobacco and stuff costs now, why not just have more food and then maybe make friends with somebody that has chickens and trade them canned food for chickens or eggs?
No, I get what you're saying though. I get it. But I
And
still
I'm not personally attacking you. I'm trying to get the wheel spinning for everybody out there.
because like alcohol it's multi-use. You can use it to disinfect wounds. You can sterilize equipment if you need to, sew up something. I mean, it's multifunctional, not just for bartering.
It is. It's multifunctional, but like for the money that you're going to
there's
spend
no
on
wrong
like
answer here. You're both right, and you're both right. But this is to help everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
what you're going to spend on a handle of Everclear now, you could buy like 15 bottles of 70% isopropyl alcohol at the Dollar Tree,
Very true.
and you can spread those out.
Options. Depends on where we're all at. You say
But
spare parts.
I can guarantee, if we've been in a shit hit the fan scenario for, several months, 6 months or so, and no one has those vices anymore. And if you pull out like a bottle of fucking, Johnny Walker or Jameson, and they'll fucking give you just about anything you would ask for or everything they have, because the people that have those kind of vices, they want shit like that to escape reality of a horrible situation they're in. And then
I think
coffee's another good thing. People love their fucking coffee.
I'd rather stock coffee.
I think 6 months post event, whatever it be, I think by then everybody will either be dried out or have died from withdrawals.
Well, I'm not talking about the alcoholics themselves. I'm talking about even regular people, because when people are put in horrible situations, they want to escape it, like just mentally check out for a while.
That's why I'm stocking Playboy magazines.
What the hell?
Just kidding. Yeah, this is a very valid point, but at some point,
you're going to barter off those ones that already have the sticky pages?
No, those are for me. That my favorite's marked. My favorite's marked. You still need to be able to know how to fix your shit, and not necessarily will you be able to have something that, say you're only stocking a 1022 and you come across an AR. Well, you only have the one fucking mag that's in it. Your commonality and your group and what you have also determines, what's worth stocking or not. Like if you go pick up an SKS or something with one mag, not a mag, not necessarily, but it's got 10 fucking rounds in it. It's not worth its weight to me. I'm going to take the ammo out of it to flip. Like, just saying, like if it's nothing that I have stocked or whatever, no. If it's me walking carrying it, no fucking way am I taking a basically empty fucking gun with me. I'll take the ammo out of it so somebody can't pop me in the back and carry on.
I'd be shooter Rudy and everything I came across that I didn't intentionally snag up. Like I'd be field stripping stuff and tossing parts here and parts there. I'm going to reduce the number of guns in the world.
Nothing wrong with that. just looked it up. Only need a script for antibiotics for livestock. Pet fish don't count. There's still tons of websites selling it. Yeah, it's more restricted now, but yeah, you can get it. Moral of the story is become friends with the rancher at the end of the day, because they got that shit on stock. In case you guys didn't know that.
With it being more restricted and stuff, I'm sure it's probably gone way up in price compared to what it was before they started realizing.
And I would assume, quantities are probably also an issue. Not to mention, you're probably under a microscope, kind of like, buying freedom seeds and whatnot.
Dude, we're already on list and stuff. Whatever we buy has been tracked for years.
Ruger makes an American compact 22 LR that uses 22 or 1022 mags. Comes with Williams, Target, Peeps for reasonable price. Yeah, I think that there's a couple. What is that? Is that Winchester Wildcat that also takes the 1022 mags for like 130 muffins? Yeah, they're doing it because the 1022 mags, like those B mags, are freaking great, man. Check your Discord for my SOP. Killing me, dude. Carry on, gentlemen. SOP.
So here's a plot twist.
Did you see my my Trump hat that Dwayne Christensen out there sent me? I posted it on Discord.
I love it, Daniel. I'll show that on Thursday. That's good. It's a good idea, actually. Good radius. What's up?
Plot twist. The next one that Gates and Soros and Fauci let loose on us all is fish med resistant.
Oh,
so
really?
People buying. I'm just saying, like, watch that be the instance.
Well, I could see them not being as strong, and if you don't, it could be. Where at, Daniel? Yeah, drop it in the comments. Tactical muffin top barter items that can be had for good prices today: seeds, yeast, lighters, pure grain alcohol, glass jars, sugar, tea, salt. Also, some Walmarts have 40-ounce clean canteens for 30. Oh, that's a pretty good deal. Yeah, but would you rather buy the alcohol, or would you rather just buy an extra fucking 50-pound bag of salt? You're going to use the salt. That's what I'm saying is, if you stock your food stocks and say it's only going to last 2 months, whatever it may be, then you can help people out. Like at the end of the day.
See, I think it would be, to each their own.
Like all this shit I'm going to use, except for me, I'm not using the alcohol. Like lighters, you can buy a box of 50 fucking lighters. I have it in my Amazon affiliate link. Trade a lighter. You don't have to worry about getting fucking killed by a lighter most of the time. Seeds, you don't have to worry about getting killed by a seed. But here's the problem is most people that trade don't have the skills to do that. I'd rather them trade me their labor and work in my field or dig ditches for me or cut firewood, and then I feed them.
Yeah.
Because then they're not going to fuck me up. And if they want more food, they're going to come back. And if they come back in force or whatever and say, I just have my, we're all walking around with our pistol on our hip. We got a couple guys with long guns. They come back on force and we roll out fucking 30 guys deep with a fucking full matching kit, full fucking matching uniform and everything in formation, setting up flanks and shit like that. Then they're like, oh no, we fucked up. And that's when they become fertilizer. You know what I mean? Yeah. Don't bite the fucking hand that feeds you, because the hand that feeds you is coming back and beating the shit out of you.
Right. And you make great points there, Muffin. But
I will not have anybody in mind be taken advantage of if I still have a breath in me. It's going to end on the other fucking foot. I can tell you that.
I still say having shit to barter with is a good idea.
Yeah, I'm down. But guess what? A 50-pound bag of rice is way fucking cheaper than stocking a bunch of alcohol and shit. But, that's just me. That's where I'm at. And not to mention, worst case scenario, we don't find anybody to trade. I still have 50 pounds of fucking rice to eat. So, but yeah, they both have their merits, and I'm slowly moving away from it to tighten my group. And that's the decision we made. And we do already have our trade items and stuff. It'd be a great trade item is one of the, you can go to Walmart for like, I don't know, 15 muffins. You could buy one of those old school looking oil lamps and a gallon of lamp oil. So they can have a light and a little bit of heat, because they do put off a little bit of heat.
Yep. Buy a shit ton of sterno cans too. I have a bunch of those.
Yeah. Like I was saying, now's a good time to go check the camping section for the hand warmer stuff. Like I bought a shitload of zipper fluid for like $1.30 a can, and I use those Zippo hand warmers. Those things work great when you're out hunting and stuff. I just put them in my tip pocket on my Carhartt, and it keeps my whole core warm while I'm out walking around. And yeah, you put them in your hands at like sporting events, whatever. You can throw them in your boot. Yeah, you know, if you're hunkering down with no power, or whatever, you could throw them in your bed in between you and yours. Keep them down by your feet, you know, because you absorb more heat through your feet, and throw on like 3 or 4 wool blankets. I'd rather have a shitload of wool blankets to swap. I don't know. I can't be killed with no wool blanket. If I do, I fucking deserve to be killed. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you got an extra wool blanket.
$5 prep item. If you check your Walmart impulse section at the checkout, they've got a 5-pack of the regular size Zippo lighters for right at $5.
Oh shit! There you go.
That way you're getting legit name brand Zippos.
Yeah. 5 Zippos for $5, or $5 a pop.
Nope, $5 for a 5-pack.
Holy shit!
I think it was actually like $4.98.
Holy shit! That's actually pretty
It's
good.
best. I haven't opened it yet, but as best I can tell, looking at it, there's no shrinkflation. It wasn't like a slimmer, like it was what you think of when you picture a regular Bic lighter.
Oh, Bic,
It wasn't.
not Zippo.
No.
Yeah, I thought you said Zippo. I was like, holy shit! I'm going to Walmart right fucking now. Yeah.
If I did,
I buy those Bic lighters, the 5-pack of Bics all the time. That's how I stock
Yeah, I
up.
do
I didn't
too.
buy the 50-pack. I'm like, I can divvy these out in a 5-pack or a 1-pack, you know, one at a time, whatever. And then if
I
they
need to
see
get
me have
more
them, they're not going to
Zippo
rob.
fluid.
Yeah, they won't rob like the whole box. So you can put a 5-pack here, 5-pack there. They work good. I like them a lot.
You need to get you some 18650s now that you got that clip-on coming.
It runs CR123s. It has the proprietary battery pack, but I can also plug in a C cable. And I got obviously a bunch of battery packs, and they have like a little deal. I'm just gonna fucking paracord it to the fucking gun or whatever, but or zip tie or some shit.
Electrical tape.
Yeah, you know, the redneck shit.
Yep.
I'm gonna drop a link here and see if they all work, but I'm retarded, so this could be fun again.
And it's thermal, so now
You cut out there, Lovely. Uh-oh. Lovely's down. 1A. Oh no. Is everybody down? Am I fucking down?
No, I'm here. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm up
Don't be
here.
scaring me like that, you fuckers.
I'm up here feeding my puppies and just
test. Can you hear me?
Test.
Love 'em.
Yes, we can.
I think it was Wi-Fi went down. What I was saying is, now that you're a cool guy and you got thermal, you need the cool guy handguard wrap.
I'm not gay.
Yeah,
I've been looking. The big thing. I see a lot of people are running they're buying the rolls of Velcro and shit to put like their molly on now. That's a really good idea, actually. Have you seen that?
Yeah, Velcro one wrap. That's how I have my whole belt set up.
Yeah, I'm not in on that yet. I thought about it.
I'll send you some pictures.
Yeah, you should. That'd be a good discussion actually to upgrade all these fucking people to more
saves weight, pulls it all in tight.
I'm all about cutting weight. Where am I at in the chat? Jesus Christ. Surprise, the next one, Billy Gates. Oh, yeah, the fish resistant shit. Yeah, looks sweet. Oh, shit. Daniel was down for looking sweet. Oh, shit. Get him, Daniel. Yeah, where's the pics? Oh, you talking about the camper thing? Yeah, dude. I'll bring that up in the Thursday chat. This is an impromptu takeover chat. Fuck me, it's almost 11.
Good puppies.
Yeah, this is
Can't
Jackson.
you just buy McDonald's and be set for life? No. I haven't eaten McDonald's in a decade, dude. That shit's nasty. I know you're being funny. I love you, Eduardo. Technical Muffin Top. I'll have a lot of trade items for shit hits the fan situation. Food, drink, med supplies, self-defense items, fire starting items, simple shelter items, salt, sugar, spices, and seasonings. I'm not trading anything that can be fired back at me and shit. It's a fan.
I'm wasted there now. I'm like, I got a little trade stuff. Sometimes I got some shit hits the fan weed. You got to trade some weed.
Yeah, that's a good advice. That's an escape. Zip ties, you get them all the time at fucking Harbor Freight for like $1. Batteries, I just got a whole bunch of batteries at Harbor Freight. I got like 10 packs of AA's, 10 packs of AAA's. Who gives a shit if they don't last as long as Duracells? They were $10 for 100 fucking batteries. I'll just change this fucking set of batteries out. You know what I mean? Like that's a good fucking trade item.
I mean, because if they're like lithium, I think they last longer than them.
Yeah, they're not. They're cheap fucking batteries. Who cares? I got 100 fucking batteries of each one for fucking $20. I'm a cheap hillbilly. That's just me.
Yep, same here.
I got better rechargeable shit, but for like the kids' toys and shit, I think those are better than like dollar store batteries.
I know you're saving pictures for Thursday's chat, but you saw my 2-pack of headlamps.
No.
Yeah, I scored those for $11.
An EDC or?
I think I just threw it in general. They're pretty cheap. They're not super.
I'm not seeing them at all. Maybe my Discord needs refresh.
Thought I sent it the other night. Maybe I didn't send it to you. Anyway, they're cheap. They'll get me by.
Oh, you put your dick pic on here. Oh, that sucks.
It's something to have a couple.
Yeah.
I was looking really hard trying to find one that runs off 123As because I'd really like to consolidate.
Yeah, I hear you.
What are you looking for the 123As?
A headlight.
Yep.
You need another battery?
No, like instead of having to run off AAAs or AA's or whatever.
Just consolidate to one battery stack.
Oh, I get you. Well, that's not going to be easy. Let alone talk about optics ones, because I have one in 123As and one is that, what's it, that 2032 or whatever you call it, the little.
Well, in a lot of instances, if you don't have AA batteries, you can use several AAA batteries in place, and it will work.
You can, but
you fucking redneck.
I've lived just long enough to know that I got champagne taste on a bare salary. So I would rather have less things that are high quality than a bunch of stuff. And that's where this impulse purchase of the 2-pack for $11 was.
Here we go. Daniel dropping in some Sick Fishes stuff.
Convergence.
Let's check this out.
Sick Fishes stuff.
Yep.
Agcareproducts.com.
It's at meatspin.com for all your antibiotics, grilling, and prepping seed needs. Vicks lighter. Thank you, Lead on Steel. I'm retarded. The ambulance has got him. Oh, no. That's true.
I don't think they made it Coldfoot.
I tell you
they
what.
both left quietly.
It should. No. It shits the fan if you raid an ambulance, if you know how it's set up. I mean.
I used to work on ambulances.
Wait, do they have hidden compartments?
No.
How much good shit they got on there?
And my experience, at least up here where I'm at in Texas, the medics always carry the fucking medications on them, like the narcotics and shit like that. They're not just in the ambulance like they used to be because they were being robbed too much.
All right, so fuck up the medics. Check. Better yet, tell the medic that you can keep them alive, and if they come with you willingly, that you'll feed them for the entire event.
No, that's the thing I was about to say. He's like, oh, they were getting robbed a lot. I'm like, I don't think that wouldn't even matter. It's just all you gotta do is rob the person who's driving it, or
no, I know a couple of EMTs. They wear bulletproof vests, and some of them even carry because, like, if you're picking up like a gang dude, yeah, like they might still have a gun on them, and they come. Well,
I'm pretty sure they don't do that in my state, so you already know.
Yeah, they
ours were soft armor.
Yeah, I wouldn't fucking blame them. Because, like, if you pick up a gang dude and they come back too in the fucking ambulance or something and they think they're still fighting, like, you get shanked, that would fucking suck.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, so they allowed to do that in Texas, huh?
I don't know. I'm in Nebraska. I'm letting you know that as an HVAC technician, I wasn't allowed to carry, but there were some fucking houses. There ain't no fucking way I was going in fucking not carrying.
Well, yeah. Well, remember, it depends where you're at, and my state, they don't want you carrying nothing.
Yeah, well, fucking, it's your life. I mean, if a law needs broken in a hypothetical and you're still alive at the end of the day, fucking worth it. I'd rather be
Yeah.
judged by 12 than carried by 6. And me, those are going to be
Amen
some
to
early
that.
fucking bitches carrying my ass down them stairs.
Mm-hmm.
But the links I'm dropping showing up on YouTube, curb stomping them. I don't know. You guys let me know if that link worked. That's funny.
I haven't seen any links that he's posted on.
I posted it. I put it in the last one.
Yeah,
It says
you gotta make
amoxicillin in it.
you gotta make people mods, dude. I
Yeah,
don't think you have any mods on your channel.
No, I should probably do that. I'm a
Then
baby
Daniel
channel. It
could-
doesn't fucking count yet.
Daniel could post the links without you having to repost them for him.
If I can only get to 500 subs, I could get a mod. That's funny. Don't buy Duracells. They leak over time. Still have working leak-free zinc HF batteries. Are pre-pandemic. Okay, well, thank you. I didn't know that. I usually
What's HF
Yeah,
batteries?
Duracells are crap.
Really? Yeah, okay. Shit.
Wait, so what's the battery called? HF? What's HF?
Free zinc HF. I don't fucking know. Duracells, apparently. Put the link in the Discord to Fish Meds. I think YouTube's killing the links. Oh, you were trying to drop the links in here? Oh.
Yeah, he's
I
not a
dropped it.
mod, so he can't post links. At least clickable ones.
Ew. I did not know that.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. In order for anyone to post links, you have to be a mod to do it. I mean, you could post them sometimes, but they won't be clickable. You have to like copy and paste type thing.
I don't know.
I don't even basically you say.
I'll have to figure that out at some point. Danielle, I'm not seeing the links on YouTube chat. No. Okay, well, it's okay. We figured it out, but I don't have a fucking mod. Lawfully Armed is a very good point. I forgot what your point was, but Dwayne probably said it was good. Harbor Freight, yeah, it's like all the Chinesium shit that poor people buy. Like the weekend warriors like me who don't want to go waste their money on good tools for a project I'm going to do like once and then never touch it again. I love that place. Seeing a cult positive you have, how long have you had it for? Oh, my 38? A long time. Naverio Bitsui. I could be totally butchering that. I'm sorry. This looks like a new name for me. I love that. That was my... Yeah. Yeah, I've had that for a long time. It's a police positive Colt 38 special. It's a Barney Fife model. I'm a really good shot with that gun. And then when I found out how much it would be worth if I restored it and how much it's worth just as is, I quit shooting it. It's now a Safe Queen. So love that gun. A really good man gave me that.
Hell yeah.
It'll be in the family forever. Yes.
Sound like you're saying your dad.
No. Her granddad.
That's like
he's the guy I helped sell a giant gun collection, like over 8,000 guns, and he hooked me up for helping him sell shit.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he was a big World War I, World War II collector, and then he like collected a lot of weird oddball shit and like all of his African hunt guns and shit like that. So
You never kept any of the World War I stuff?
Oh yeah. No, I didn't need none of that shit. Milsurp,
Corey,
I'll let you know, Milsurp moves really slow. So unless you get the right guy, I mean,
if I had the money, I'd buy a shit ton of Milsurp stuff.
He kicked from his own chat.
That's fucking
Please
hilarious.
you can't say that shit on YouTube.
Wait, what?
You kicked yourself out.
Yeah, I don't know. I got fucking kicked out.
That's hilarious.
Well, I don't know. That given on this streamline thing, I it jumped me off before a couple weird times.
Yeah, dude, YouTube is a dick. Now watch, it's happening again.
Yeah,
right
it's happened in Matt's chat several times. Where he'll get kicked out, and then we're sitting there, and all of a sudden we'll all get kicked out, and then Matt comes back, and then lets us all back in. It's fucking weird.
Yeah. Well, make sure we like, share, and sub to fight the shitty algorithm because I'm a tiny nobody channel. This should not be happening to little old tactical muffin top. The entire reason I started carrying years ago is because I had a gun pulled on me by a guy while I was splinting his broken arm. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Why don't you just throat chop that fucker?
Right.
100%. He's looks like he's in that field that we're speaking of.
But yeah, I've heard crazier stuff too that I listen to.
Yeah, I'd rather fucking have it than not, man.
Where people getting shot up or like even just helping somebody and they feel certain ways they're getting at you.
Yeah, it's fucking dumb.
When I was in EMT, that was like fucking damn near 20 years ago, and
yeah, you just keistered your 21.
Exactly, and I didn't have it back then. I actually carried, several knives and stuff. I carried a collapsible baton.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'd rather be tased than hit with a collapsible baton, dude. Those things are fucking not nice. I love mine.
Still got mine right here.
When you hear some dude's fucking leg crack when you hit him with it, you're like, oh no, I feel bad for that guy. And then I hit him again just to make sure the bitch stays down.
It's
haven't had a
weird when
chance to
you
use
feel
mine,
someone's
so-
bones break underneath your hands anyways, because
You're like, oh, that's
Doing
cool. Let's see if we can do that again.
when you do CPR, there's chances that you break their fucking ribs when you're trying to save their life. And hearing that and feeling that, dude, I can't fucking explain it, dude. It's fucking weird and gnarly and I don't know, fucked up at the same time.
It's
Because you're literally hurting somebody to save them. It's weird.
It took a few years for him to get that lawfully armed. Yeah, 100%. That is actually a really good. A camper is a really good bug out vehicle, guys. / second location. We'll talk a little bit about that on Thursday. Pittsburgh tools are good. I have everything I've ever bought from Harbor Freight works pretty damn good. They have actually a pretty good deal on tent stakes there too. I use them for a lot of pop-up blinds and stuff. They have their knockoff hard cases. Their knockoff Pelican cases aren't too bad. Two-wheel carts and stuff. I mean, they even sell like chicken tractors and little greenhouses and shit. Like they sell a lot of pretty decent preppers. Like you can build. I thought about doing a thing. They have all the shit to build your full solar generator loadout with your inverter and everything, your panels and everything through Harbor Freight. I thought that'd be kind of a cool little series I might piece together.
Yeah.
If I ever get that far down the prep list.
I got a
they have
question
some decent
for
shit. They have a fucking $40 pocket knife with a lifetime warranty. It's looking pretty good. I thought about picking it up. And now they have like a knockoff buck knife, like a Gordon knife for 25 muffins. Like fucking Harbor Freight stepping shit up, man.
Hell yeah. I've got a question for the panelists and for the chatters out there.
No.
We're talking about, all kinds of preps and stuff, but one thing I haven't heard yet, at least in this conversation, is do any of y'all prep like crossbows or any kind of recurve bows, compound, and do you stockpile on arrows? And should they go along with it, the extra strings and
We'll run it through the chat, run it through the panel. You pick.
I will start with you, Muffin.
I stock crossbows and bows. It's really hard to stock a restring. I pretty much just take it to a bow dude for a restring. I do stock bolts pretty much after bow season around here and after black powder before like all the stores start sending their shit back, because they'll take a loss basically if they send it back. You can go in and be like, yo, give me the whole shelf. Give me a price on it. And they'll be like, oh, it's really this price. And I'll be like, give me a manager. And you get a manager come over there and be like, hey, I'm going to take all this shit. Give me a price. And it's always cheaper than the fucking guy that you talked to the first time. And then I'll be like, I offer. They'll be like, I need 340 for it. I'll be like, I'll give you 250 cash right now. They'll be like, okay.
Do you?
I buy deer feed like that. I buy bolts. I buy tips. Like I've got rage tips. I got like 3 packs of rage tips. I haven't even opened. They're like $100 a pop. One's like 125. Yeah, I got them all for like. I got them all thrown into that. You know what I mean? You can buy all that shit.
The whatchamacallit for your strings to keep them from rotting and shit. What is that fucking oil?
Nope. If my string breaks, it's whatever.
Because I have a recurve bow and I have a bunch of arrows. I just need to stock up on some more extra strings, so if that one goes down, I can still use it. Yeah, I have 2 crossbows, 2 regular bows, and like between like just the guys I hunt with and things like that, we got another probably could slap another 8 to 10 bows / crossbows mixed together, and that'll be what we're hunting with in tree stands. Like it's fan because I don't want everybody to hear our rifles going off. Exactly, it's quiet, and you can reuse the arrow as long as you can find it. Find it. Yeah, they will break eventually, but yeah. I will also say in that caveat, a pellet gun, 100%, 10 out of 10 in the preps. This is a super cheap thing to have. Yeah, it's really good. I've killed 8 ground squirrels with mine this year, and no more ground squirrels. What about you, Lawfully? Same question to you. Okay, he's not here. Shot red.
I don't know, man. That's too white for me.
That's too white for you, fucker.
But all joking aside, I know how to use a bow. I just haven't had a chance to buy any of the equipment and stuff.
Yeah, if you go to like a Cabela's, they have like a youth kit you can buy for like, I don't know, $50, and it comes with enough to kind of get your feet wet on it, and it's good enough you could still take a turkey or something with it.
Yeah.
Did y'all hear me at all?
No, you
No.
was knocked out.
Dang it, the Wi-Fi kicked out again.
You
Yeah, I
son
said
of a-
I don't have any alternate weapons, but I did kill a mockingbird with a airsoft pistol once.
I do have metal
6
BB
millimeter.
gun.
You think you would want or would like suggest to your people in your groups and stuff for bows and arrows and stuff like that?
My brother-in-law has really got the bow fever, the bow madness.
I'll tell you what, there is something different about taking an animal with a bow. It is
More intimate.
yes, it is. It's closer.
All right.
It takes more patience. The adrenaline dump on it is pretty fucking sick. I'll give you that.
All right, here's my aspiration: cold steel Samburu spear.
There you go. It is legal to hunt spear hunt deer in Nebraska.
Really?
Yep.
Have y'all ever
you cannot
Okay,
jump out of
but
the.
you got them deer that spot you for a while, for a good minute, or you get.
Oh no,
Are
that's a pretty fucking. That's a very patient thing. Either got to jump out of a tree. I know people do it with hogs. You jump out of the tree and go down. There's a lot of people I know that they don't hog hunt with firearms anymore because it's not interesting. They just go like dogs and a knife.
Damn.
Yeah.
Have y'all ever used an atlatl? That's for everybody, the panelists, the people out in the chat. Have y'all ever used an atlatl?
I have no idea what the fuck that
A
is.
what?
An atlatl. It's basically primitive bow hunting, except it's like you have this wooden stick and you
It
have
throws a
that
dart?
longest arrow and you use the stick to like swing it through the air at your target.
No, I'm not a fucking hillbilly.
Like it
That's
gives
not hillbilly,
no,
dude.
it
That's
wouldn't be a
just been
hillbilly. It'd be
around
I
an
was
Indian.
waiting for you to say
I'm not that
deer
crazy.
hunting with a freaking slingshot.
Yeah, well, no, a pocket knife. We're good. No, I haven't. I've used a dart.
Those
gun
are
to kill
cool,
a
but those
mouse.
are fucking. You have to train those all the time because they're not easy to pick up. Or you can like just pick up a bow and do pretty good, especially with a compound. But in that lattice, that actually takes talent.
I think that kind of like since Muffin Top referenced in the last chat, I think like in 1 second after, pretty quickly somebody would like start making black powder.
Yeah, I could see that.
And I don't know if I'd monkey around with trying to use like a front stuffer. I'd probably just, well, I guess I'd have to have primers for what I was about to hypothesize, but like Dave Canterbury shows how he converts like a single shot H&R 12 gauge into a black powder gun.
Yep.
Yeah.
Repriming the cases.
Yep.
I mean, we had to be in very, very bad problems for that to start happening.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Dave Cranberry in a long ass time. He used to do that survival show with that big ass fucking
Hillbilly Dual Survival. Yeah, I love that show.
I forget what it's called, but
Cody Lundeen is the other guy.
Cody Lundeen, yeah, that dude was fucking weird.
You know he grabbed his pigtails and made him squeal every time.
Well, so Dave Canterbury lied about like his sniper experience, so he kind of sort of inflated his resume with a little bit of stolen valor.
Oh, no.
But he's gone on to have business success. He has survival readiness outfitters and
he's got his shit on a whole bunch of high end survivalist gear.
Dwayne's got a lot of good setup and stuff.
Go ahead.
I got the inside track on a couple of his jungle hammocks. That's going to be it's down the road. Food right now is a priority with the impending doom, but
yep, there you go. 100% impending doom. Everybody get a month's worth of shelf stable food immediately. Tactical Muffin top out. No, I'm just kidding. I would like everybody to stock an extra month of food this week if they could.
If you can.
CCW in Scrubs is a bitch when the brass tells you no weapons allowed. Thank God for the ulti clip. Yeah, that's a fucking great mounting system.
That or do like a belly band.
It's your life, man. It's fuck rules if you want to stay alive.
if you have to wear scrubs a lot, get that belly band.
Just keister
Smart
carry.
carry. Check out the
Chris,
smart carry. It's like a
the
belly
prison
band with like
wallet.
a kangaroo pouch on it.
Yeah.
Fits down in that crotchetal region, over your
The 300th parallel for a fat guy. Yep.
your pelvic girdle, so you can wear it below the waistband.
Nice. Or ankle carry.
I know a dude that wears one in a non-permissive office environment, and he's got one that he'll like cock it off center and he'll run with it.
Yeah.
So
That's how I appendix carry when I sit down. I just cock it up and point it up against my nutsack and drag it around a little bit. It's a good time. I'd rather have a solar or crank power device. No need to pack all the batteries around. Yes and no. The batteries aren't necessarily to walk with, but if you a lot of military guys, they'll carry like enough to swap out, for the shit if they're going to be out for 2 or 3 days. They kind of know their shit. You might not have the luxury of the charge. The charge makes sense for rechargeable shit, if you're in a fixed location, but if you're on the walk or whatever, batteries have their place. And obviously rechargeable batteries would be better to charge them with said devices. But yeah, they all have their place, and I have a little kid. He's going through all kinds of toys and batteries and shit. So go $20 worth of batteries to keep him happy, and that's worth every penny for me. Don't poke the bear. Check out Smart Carry. Oh yeah, you just talked about that. I'm retarded. Soulless Ginger. I have 2 recurves and extra supplies. Fishing supplies are also something worth stockpiling. Yeah, the problem is eventually your fishing string expires, and I haven't figured out a good way to end that problem yet myself. Luckily, arm dropping. This is for that smart carry holster he was talking about. Dropped another link for to the fish meds. Oh, let me look. Yes, you did. Lawfully's back. Apparently, FDA is shutting down production because they can't make it illegal to sell. So once that's out, they're gone. So it's probably gone forever. Yeah, that's what I was saying. The good old government, as soon as they touch it, oh man, it's 10 times fucking better. So with that note, guys, this might be a good prep to get now, because it sounds like when supply is gone, it's gone.
If they're shutting it down, I'm like,
amoxicillin does have a shelf life, but it'd be worth getting a couple thousand pills.
well, I had a question. If they're shutting it down, so how are people supposed to get new stuff?
You have to go get a prescription from the doctor.
Oh, so they shut down certain factories or like certain areas.
You used to be able to buy like fish stuff just off the shelf at like Petco. Now you have to have a vet prescription for it.
That's
just
stupid.
like for people. Like I go through fucking 8 goddamn bottles of amoxicillin / whatever for sinus infections every year, and I just had sinus surgery last year, so that fucking blows.
Yeah.
I would not recommend
doctors
that.
These days, they're getting so fucking skeptical about wanting to write you any kind of prescriptions anymore.
Yeah, not to mention there's a shortage of amoxicillin, so they did that Augmentin for me, and it doesn't work as good for me for my sinus infections, so that kind of sucks. Especially child doses of stuff.
It's fucking great. That's a great antibiotic.
Yeah, sons of bitches. Yes, and yes. I even have a wrist rocket with ball bearings, Corey. Yep. I actually did a video on
one of those.
My band. My band dry rotted, so it'd be worth having a couple of bands vacuum sealed for that. But yeah, dude, that's a fun thing. If you get like a piece of scrap carpet or something, or like a carpet shop and they have like a dumpster, they just throw shit in. Just ask them, be like, "Hey, I'm gonna make like a wrist rocket little deal for my kid. Can I have a piece of that scrap or that roll that you're throwing out back there?" And like I do that for like the bottom of like goose blinds and shit out in the fields, just to have a little bit, not quite just sitting on wood, a little bit warmer, a little bit nicer. Yeah, you just set that up on like a clothesline and put like a pellet behind it. And if you throw like, I don't know, if you have like a box or whatever in front of it, it'll catch most of your BBs for you that way, your ball bearings. So that's a pro tip from Tactical Muffin Top. If you want to have some fun, you just staple like your carpet inside of a wooden box or whatever, and then hang it on a clothesline. And it'll pretty much, most of your shots won't go through, and they'll just roll right down into your box. So you don't have to go looking for them. or hit them with your fucking lawnmower and send them flying. Anyway, I'm a hillbilly. Lawfully armed. I don't have to worry about scrubs anymore, but I rocked a custom Kydex rig that was only discovered by the occasional side quest. Nice. I do like those. I wonder if you're talking about the ones that fit on your chest and they have like 3 buckles. They cinch pretty tight. I'm going to get one of those for hunting, especially if you're a waterfowl hunter and you wear your bibs. That's a pretty good holster idea.
Safariland is making a chest mount now. It's compatible with all their 3-screw holsters. So if you've got like your duty belt with a QLS fork, you can get another plate and mount it on there. And that way you can.
What's the
quick
muffins
swap
on that?
So I got my holster.
I don't know what MSRP is. We're selling them for like 65 muffins. And right now they're right hand only. So that's why I don't have one.
Well, that's
around at work.
The right hand.
I have a PVC pipe that shoots arrows. Interesting. Love it. I wonder if that's like a potato cannon type deal. It's a hook stick that throws mini spear. Yeah, that thing Corey was talking about. Oldest known range weapon, pass throw a rock. I'll take the rock. I've been kind of interested in trying one out. Yeah. I think I know somebody who had one, but they sucked with it. Recurve at 45 pounds or higher. You have. Yeah. Actually, if you get into like a woman/youth recurve bow, they actually have pretty good light poundage, but good for taking down a deer. And don't be too proud to use that shit because it's so cheap to buy a woman's bow because they don't sell as much as men's bows. And just because they're marketed for women doesn't mean you still can't kill a deer or a 2-legged critter with them. Dropped in some links. Check those out. Let me know if they're working. On the cusp of War Powers Act securing the rights to production for a lot of stuff. Yeah. Get a month's worth of food by the end of the week. Shelf stable. You won't regret it. Worst case scenario is cheaper than old Daddy Biden fucking with us anymore.
I'm in all the stuff necessarily the wheels of war, medicine, body armor, ammo.
Beans, bullet, band-aids. They're talking about outlawing body armor again. I wouldn't be too surprised with the shortage of all like the CR123s and the 18650s and shit, other batteries for optics and things. If they would flip the switch like they did in the war where it was hard to get tires and shit. They just sucked that off the civilian market.
Yep.
So you might want to get that
They
shit
just
squared
want to
away.
get rid of anything and everything that we could use as preps and that would better us in a shit hit the fan situation. So we're easier to be overthrown.
Yeah. And just remember, if our boots go marching off, perfect time for a T-cell to operate here in the States because we sent off our most ably armed and all we're left with the old people, the cripples, and the women and children. And what better way to slaughter a target that you want gone than to remove the muscle? Tactical muffin tops, spiderware vacuum sealed up, will last a long time. Also makes makeshift sutures. If you know the right way to do it, it's more likely to scar up though. Well, and shit hits the fan. I guess you don't care about the scar. That's a good idea.
Fishing line's a great suture item.
Yeah. Well, I was just saying, like, if you keep a spool in the garage or whatever in your tackle box, eventually it just degrades to where it just sucks. But that's a pretty good idea.
Fill it in like a Mylar bag or something.
Yeah, well, I mean, just vacuum seal it. Probably a good idea. That's a good idea there. Don't poke the bear. And on that note, guys, it's fucking 11:30 and I'm tired. So I think we're going to call this. We're going to do a closing comment from the panel if there is any.
Well, I was going to say if they ever do going to do a draft, well, that'll be the dumbest mistake they'll make.
Oh, they're going to do it.
It's just a matter of when, not if.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all take care out there. Stay safe. Protect your family as best you can. And stay strapped or get clapped. I don't know what else to say other than the usual shit we usually say.
Mm-hmm.
This shit's going to get real really soon.
Lawfully?
Yesterday's gone. Tomorrow never comes. That's why they call it the present. It's a gift.
Amen.
That's beautiful. Chat Red?
Stock yourselves up with some emergency weed because you never know when you might need it.
Penis.
It's great pain medication.